Hi, I'm Dr. Sky Stifel, and I'd like to speak with you today about the paper my colleagues and I wrote entitled Assessment During the COVID-19 Pandemic, Ethical, Legal, and Safety Considerations for Moving Forward. The key question we asked and answered in this paper was, how do we as school psychologists ethically conduct valid psychoeducational assessments without placing anyone's health at risk during this COVID-19 crisis? In our literature review, we looked at three main areas when considering doing assessments during this time. The first area was looking at the legal guidance and regulations that pertain to special education evaluations during the pandemic. The second area that we looked at was tele-assessment, specifically the ethical, validity, and feasibility considerations of tele-assessment. And lastly, we looked at the epidemiological knowledge that we have at this time of COVID-19 and its transmission, especially considering an international perspective for other countries who have faced this pandemic previous to the United States and how they handled the COVID-19 pandemic. The main takeaways that we endorse in this paper is that first and foremost, safety of students and school staff is priority. The second consideration is that school psychologists continue to have an ethical and legal obligation to ensure that students with special needs receive equitable access to necessary services, regardless of the current situation that we're facing in terms of the pandemic. And then the last takeaway that we wanted our readers to have was we gave them a step-by-step guide on how to conduct in-person assessments that minimizes the risk for all those parties involved. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at skystifel@ucsb.edu.